Hello. Today's guide's gonna be a little bit different. I'll be making a tier list of all the existing characters in Black Desert. If you have any specific questions on classes, please leave those in the comments below. But for this video, I'm gonna try to keep it quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put them all into the tiers that I think they belong in. I will go ahead and cut forward so you don't have to watch me put these in individually. And here we are. I've put Archer in the S tier because it's the best. Since this video was great help, click like, get subscribed, and I'll see you next time. I'm obviously joking, of course, but I actually do have a point to this video. My recommendation for classes is basically to pick whatever looks cool. Don't worry about what the meta is, what characters are the strongest right now. The best class in the game is likely to get nerfed, and some of the weaker classes will eventually be one of the strongest. Don't let other people tell you what class to pick. I've recommended in a previous video to use the trial character system to help you find a character that you enjoy. The most important thing when picking a class is trying to find something that you will play for a long period of time. If you don't enjoy playing it, you won't end up playing it. So it really doesn't matter what the meta class is at the time. Find something that looks cool, try it out, and start a new character if it isn't exactly what you're after. Although I definitely have my favorites, and I have classes that I prefer not to play, I can still recognize the strength of each class. And even classes that I've played very little, I can have fun, and even classes that I didn't enjoy maybe the first time I played, going back to them and giving them a second chance, I've even found fun in that. So it might even not be your first playthrough that you find the character that you enjoy most, but maybe it's a character you revisit once you've learned a little bit more about the game. With the jokes aside, there are definitely characters that are easier to play, for example, or there are characters that have showed up consistently on the S tier, and unfortunately ones that have always showed up on the bottom. If maybe you found 3 or 4 characters that you can't decide between, then you may consider looking at a tier list if you care which one is easier to play or stronger. I will have a legitimate tier list linked in the description below, but please do not pick your character based off of what is graded as S tier. I absolutely recommend looking at the characters and finding something that looks cool first before ever looking at a tier list. What one person thinks is S or is fun to play might be the very opposite of what you're after. This is a video game after all, you should be having fun. So that's pretty much it for my advice. Find something that looks cool and try it out. If you do have any real questions, of course you can leave them in the comments below, but I am by no means an expert on many classes. Go ahead and check out the link below for that tier list. This time for real, I will say goodbye, and I will see you next time.